Good morning, students. I welcome you all for the online class of business studies. Today we will be going to learn capital market types. As last class we have already learned the capital market meaning. So let us start with the capital primary market and secondary market types of capital market. Last class we completed money market instruments. Then we have started capital market meaning and then the allocations of capital market. Just basic you have started but not deeply. So today we will be going to learn types of capital market. Let us proceed with the types of capital market. The main components of capital market are primary market, secondary market. We know very well as it is already learnt in our last class. Primary market, student, when we go with the primary market, it is that market where the shares are or debentures are bought first time and sold in the market. That market is known as primary market. Okay. It is for a longer period of time, not for a short period of 1 year. As in this market, securities are sold for the first time, that is, new securities are issued from the company. Primary capital market directly contributes in capital formation because in primary market, company goes directly to investors and utilize these funds for investment in buildings, plants, machineries, etc. The primary market does not include finance in the form of loan from financial institution because when loan is issued, this is very important question, student, why loan is not considered as in the primary market? Because when loan is issued from financial institution, it implies converting private capital into public capital, and this process of converting private capital into public capital is called going public, and private company hesitate to issue the share to the public. Because of that, primary market does not include finance in the form of loan from financial institutions. Okay, this is the reason. So it can be asked in one line question, why private financial market never allows loan, finance in the form of loan to the from the financial institutions. Okay, so that is the process of converting this private capital into public capital is called going capitals. Let us proceed with the next. The common securities issued in primary market are equity shares, debentures, bonds, preference shares and other innovative securities. So primary market which issues the new issue market, it is the common security issued in a primary market are equity shares, debentures, bonds, preference shares and other innovative, as we already learned. So these are the important terms which we have to remember in this particular topic. Next topic is method of flotation of securities in primary market. The securities may be issued in primary market by the following methods. Very first method is public issue through prospectus. Under this method, company issues a prospectus to inform and attract the general public. In prospectus, company provide details about the purpose for which funds are being raised. Past financial performance of the company, background and future prospects of company are explained there. So this is that method, student, which every company use for issuing the shares in the market. For that they make the prospectus. In that prospectus, complete details about the target achieved and the target which will be going to achieve in the future prospects of time. All the important details are mentioned so that people can get attracted to purchase the shares of the company, and this method of issuing shares is known as public issues through prospectus. Next comes offer for sale. Nowadays IPO is there, you know very well. Through IPO, company can approach large number of persons and can approach public at large. Initial public offer. Sometimes companies involve intermediaries such as bankers, brokers. You know, for issuing shares, these people are required because transaction is not so easy. It requires many people's efforts, so that shares capital formation of the company can be done in the form of shares. Offer for sale. Under this method, new securities are offered to general public. Okay, but not directly by the company but by an intermediary who buys whole lot of securities from the company, and on behalf of the company they sell the shares to the other people. So under this method, what is done? New securities are offered to general public, and for that directly it is not done. It is intermediary are hired. That intermediary can be the broker, underwriters or anyone else. Generally, the intermediaries are the firms of brokers. So sale of securities takes place in two steps. First, when the company issues securities to the intermediary, at face value, and second, when intermediary issues security to general public at higher prices to earn profit. Under this method, the company is saved from the formalities and complexities of issuing securities directly to public. Private placement. Under this method, the securities are sold by the company to an intermediary at a fixed price, and in second step, intermediaries sell these securities not to general public but to selected clients at higher prices. The issuing company issues prospectus to give details about its objective future prospects so that reputed clients prefer to buy the security from intermediary. Under this method, the intermediaries issue securities to selected clients such as UTI, GIC, LIC, General Insurance, etc. The private placement method is a cost-saving method as companies save from the expenses of underwriters, fees, manager fees, agents, commission, listing of companies' name in stock exchange, etc. Small and new companies prefer private placement as they cannot afford to raise from public issue. Right issue for existing companies. This is the issue of new shares to existing shareholders. It is called right issue because it is preemptive rights of shareholders. The company must offer them the new issue before subscribing to outsiders. Each shareholder has the right to subscribe to the new shares in the proportion of shares he already holds. A right issue is mandatory for companies under Companies Act 1956. The stock exchange does not allow the existing company to go for new issue without giving preemptive rights to existing shareholders, because if new issue is directly issued to new subscribers, then the existing equity shareholders may lose their share in capital and control of company, that is, it would water their equity. To stop this preemptive or right issue is compulsory for existing companies. I think right issue, if you have remembered, we have already learnt in our class 11 standards. It is also known as preemptive rights. Whose preemptive rights? That is the rights of the equity shareholders. As there are the main persons of our company, on them only the management burden is there of our company. So these particular peoples, whenever the company will issue the new shares, first it will be offered to them. If they will reject it, then it will be forwarded to other peoples. So that rights is known as preemptive rights. For you people, that much only. EIPOS, electronic initial public offer. Nowadays it is very popular and common method because now all the share transactions are done online mode. So online way of doing the share trading is known as electronic initial public offer, EIPO. It is new method of issuing securities through online system of stock exchange. This company has to appoint registered brokers for the purpose of accepting the applications and placing the orders. The company issuing security has to apply for listing of its securities on any exchange other than the exchange it has offered its securities earlier. The manager coordinates the activity through various intermediaries connected with the issue. Secondary market, the stock exchange. The secondary market is a market for the sale of purchase of previously issued second-hand securities. In secondary market, securities are not directly issued by the company to investor. The securities are sold by existing investors to other investors. Sometimes the investors need of cash and another investor wants to buy the shares of the company. As he could not get directly from company, then both the investor can meet in secondary market and exchange securities for cash through intermediary called brokers. So after the primary market, the way of issuing the shares in the primary market, we have started learning flotation on all. Secondary market, so secondary market in short, if you want to know, second time when, like for example, a shareholder is in a need of cash, they want to get the cash. How they can do? They have purchased the shares of some of the companies. They can sell off the shares of the company in the secondary market and convert it into cash form. So secondary market does the work of conversion of shares into liquidity form. So in secondary market, securities are not directly issued by the company to investors. In securities are sold by existing investors to other investors. Sometimes the investor in need of cash and another investor want to buy the shares of the company has a cost, would not get directly from company. Secondary market companies get no additional capital. As securities are bought and sold, definitely one person is selling his securities, purchase security to another. Whether the capital is increased in this method? No, because the same capital is there, only the ownership has been changed. If there is no secondary market, then investor could get back the investment only after redemption period. It means paid back period, when the company has said that they will return the capital of the peoples. There only they can get. Okay. Is over, or when company get dissolved, which means investment will be blocked for a long period of time. But when with the presence of secondary market, the investor can convert their securities into cash whenever they want, and it also gives chances to investor to make profit, as securities are bought and sold at market price, which is generally more than the original price of the securities. This liquidity offered by the general public by secondary market encourages even those investors to invest in securities who want to invest for a small period of time, as there is option of selling securities at their convenience. Stock exchange. The Securities Contract and Regulation Act defines a stock exchange as an organization or body of individuals, whether incorporated or not, established for the purpose of assisting, regulating and controlling of business in buying, selling and dealing in securities. That is known as stock exchange. So Securities Contract and Regulation Act, what it defines? A stock exchange is an organization or body of individuals, whether incorporated or not, established for what purpose? Assisting, regulating and controlling of business in buying, selling and dealing in securities. Every stock exchange has a specific location. In India, there are 24 recognized stock exchanges. There are in following locations: Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Bhubaneswar, Chennai, Cochin, Coimbatore, Cuttack, Delhi, Guwahati, Hyderabad, Indore, Jaipur, Kanpur, Kolkata, Ludhiana and Mangalore, and many other places. Now it has been increased also, as Chhattisgarh also having there. So stock exchanges, it is that place where it will be regulated. Out of these stock exchanges, National Stock Exchange of India and OTC, Over the Counter Exchange of India, are all India level stock exchanges, and from business point of view, Mumbai Stock Exchange is at number 1, followed by Kolkata and Delhi. Now the Mumbai Stock Exchange is popularly known as Dalal Street, and Kolkata is popularly known as Lions Range. Types of operators in stock exchange, if we want to see: brokers, jobbers, bulls, bears and stags. Student, this topic is not given in your book, so please make a screenshot of this topic so that you can make the notes of this particular topic. Many of the books will not be having these types of operators in stock exchange, so make a screenshot of this page. Types of operators in stock exchange, when we see brokers. A broker is a member of the stock exchange. He buys and sells securities on behalf of the outsiders who are not the members. He charges brokerage or commission for his services. He buys and sells all the types of securities as demanded by investor. That is the broker. Very important person. People are familiar with this broker. But nowadays registered brokers are needed. It means no one can consider themselves as the brokers. They must register by the SEBI that they are the brokers of the particular company. So he charges brokerage or commission. That's why the person name is broker. What it is? It means some type of profit charge for doing some activity. It is known as brokerage or commissions. Jobbers. A jobber is a member of the stock exchange. He buys and sells the securities on his own behalf. He is specialized in one type of a security, and he makes profit by selling his securities at a higher price. In Mumbai Stock Exchange, he is known as Tarwaniwala. So he is a jobber. He is a member of the stock exchange. Like the brokers, he buys and sells securities on his own behalf. It means after purchasing the shares of the company, they sell that not like the company's share, they sell like their own shares. He specializes in one type of security and makes profit by selling. There are so many securities available, equity share, preference share, that choose either of one of them. Then there are popular as Tarwaniwala in Mumbai. Bulls. A bull is a speculator who expect rise in the prices, so that when they will be purchasing the shares at a lower price, and when the prices of the shares will go up, they will sell it, so that they will get a maximum profit. He buys securities with a view of selling them in future at a higher price and making profit out of it. In Mumbai Stock Exchange, he is known as Tejiwala. When prices of securities are rising as per expectations of bulls, their market is known as bullish market. When prices falls and bulls have to sell at a loss, then it is called bull liquidation. Bears. A bear is a speculator who expects fall in the price. He sells securities which he does not possess. He is known as Mandiwala in Mumbai Stock Exchange. When the prices of securities are falling as expected by bears, the market is known as bearish market. But when it goes opposite to them, when prices rise against the bear expectations of bear, then it is known as bear covering. Stag. What do you mean by stag? A stag is also a speculator who applies for new securities in expectation that prices will rise by the time of allotment and he can sell them at premium. That is known as the stag. So for today's class, this much only, student, the types of operators and the small introduction about the stock exchange. Next class we will be going with the stock exchange functions and SEBI information and SEBI's function. Thank you for today's class. Have a nice day.